It just pisses me off when someone is told no. And honestly, I'd hate to think that they just saw all the work that would be involved and all the follow-up care that would be involved and just didn't want to mess with it. Hey guys, so today we are getting a set of bilateral above knee check sockets set up. Casted him 2 weeks ago, so now we're getting his check sockets ready. He actually had the right amputated about 3 years ago, and then he had the his left side amputated about a year and a half ago. And he did try to pursue prosthetics, but the company he was working with at the time basically told him to not bother with it, that he wouldn't be able to utilize prosthetics, that he'd be better off not even dealing with it. And that really pisses me off. When it comes to someone with bilateral above knee amputations, yes, it is a different sort of challenge. Is it going to take a lot of work on his part and my part? Yes. Does he deserve the chance to use prosthetics? Yes. And when it comes to, assessing a patient if they'll benefit from the use of prosthetics, there's a couple of things we look for. First of all, can the patient sit up on their own? How is their bed mobility? If they need help sitting up, can they sit up on the side of the bed without their hands for support and do bimanual tasks? What is their core strength? These are all things that this patient was able to demonstrate. When I walked into the room, he was alert, eager, excited. He was sitting up in bed. He can transfer from the bed to the chair with the sliding board by himself. And so all those things are very good indicators for us that he would be able to benefit from prosthetics. And I did learn later that he does have United Healthcare, so I'm hoping that in itself is not a reason the other prosthetic company did not want to work with him. You guys know my thoughts on United Healthcare and my experience with United Healthcare getting prosthetics covered, and it is a fight. I mean, United Healthcare will probably deny him his prosthetics and we'll have to appeal it and fight to get them covered, and it'll probably be a year before we get paid for them. But regardless of all that, we are going to continue to fight United Healthcare and continue to fight for our patients to make sure that they are getting cared for. We got his feet set up. We got his socket set up on his knees. One of the questions that he had is, how tall can you make me? His girlfriend was hoping we'd make him like 6'4". So he will not be 6'4". To start, I'm usually setting up my bilateral above knee patients at wheelchair height, just for the ease of standing up and sitting. If I make him too much taller than that, he's gonna have a long way down to sit. And also his center of gravity is going to be higher up and he's not going to be as stable. So if we're able to keep that center of gravity low, he's going to be more stable. It's going to be easier to get in and out of a chair. And also he won't be so low that he'll have to hop up into a chair. So I'll figure out what length pylon I need and get these set it up, and we'll see how he does.